Okay guys, so I'll do a video here for you on the complete process of making waxed dirt. Now this waxed dirt will be used for trapping in the cold weather and wet conditions. You know, you can get a lot more days out of a set, you know, having waxed dirt as opposed to peat moss or dry dirt or anything that absorbs moisture. So anyway, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you my process here that I do. You know, there's quite a few different ways, but the amount that I'm doing, I'm gonna show you my way. I'm gonna do approximately about 250 to 300 gallons of dirt this year. That's pretty about average. You know, there's ways of doing it in a roasting pan or solar drying or things such as that, but you know, it's awful hard to get that kind of quantity out of doing something in small batches like this. So what we're gonna do is here, you're just gonna follow me through. Start off with basically what I've got a big tarp laid out here, and I've come in and you can see I'm getting down towards the end of it, but you know, 2 days ago all this was covered in dirt. I brought a bunch of dirt in, and around my type area of the country got some real loamy soil, so you know, it got a lot of clay in it. Break a bunch of the clots out of it as best you can. So you need to sift the dirt. The easiest way I found to use is I use this concrete mixer. This is a 5.5 cubic foot concrete mixer I'll use to actually wax my dirt in, but it also comes in very handy to basically pre-sift your dirt. I'll show you that here in a second. You can see here I've got this barrel, it's full, ready to go. Got started on this one. This is the sifter that I've used. It's just 3 foot by 3 foot, 1/4 inch mesh, and we'll pre-sift it into this barrel here. We'll come over here. This is my drying area, just on the back of my trailer here. I've got 25 gallons of pre-sifted dirt, and what I do is I just spread it out real thin and kind of keep raking it around until it gets dry. The dirt will kind of take to a white, kind of sandy color as opposed to that darker dirt. For me, it takes about a day to dry this out. I'll stir it around once before I go to work and once whenever I come home. And then we'll take that dry dirt, we'll load it into barrels, and then we'll wax it at another time. So basically right now we're just we're concerned with getting the dirt sifted. I'll get the camera set up and get this mixer turning. I'll show you what I mean by pre-sifting with the mixer. It saves a lot of time. Okay guys, so you can see here that by using this concrete mixer, I'm shoveling in the dirt. That basically, it'll work the larger chunks out just by spinning. And all your good dirt will go to the back end. So what I do is, I just keep shoveling dirt into this thing, and you can kind of see here with your hand, you can see where your good dirt is. Like right now my good dirt is right to here, so all that's waste. So I'll shovel in until I get good dirt right here to the end, then I'll turn the mixer off and I'll dump it in a 5-gallon bucket and sift it. And basically you're gonna have to still sift some, but you'll yield almost 6 gallons of pure sifted dirt just by doing this simple step. We're gonna keep loading it in, and then we'll start sifting. Now you might be wondering, what do I do with all the stuff that's being rolled out of the mixer? Well, what I'll do is whenever I get done, I'll have a pile of that, and I'll put it flat on a piece of plywood, and I've got a tamper, and I'll basically just take, you can see it just rolls it up, but it does break apart very easy. So I'll take it, I'll break that apart for the most part, and I'll just keep doing this basic process, and I'll get a very high yield out of my dirt, so I won't be wasting it. You can see right here, we got good dirt all the way up in here now. We're about ready to sift. Okay, so I just wanted to show how well this works. We've let this spin a while, and you can see right back here, that's good dirt right there that'll go to the sifter. We come up a little bit further, we still got good dirt. We come up to right here, there's a little bit of dirt there that can be sifted, but you can see from right here forward is pretty much all waste. So we'll just shake that off, but that's all good dirt. And with it being 5.5 cubic feet, there's a lot of good dirt there. Our yield will be very high. So this is ready now. We'll go ahead and sift it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and sift our dirt now. Real simple. We'll pour it into a bucket. Now you'll be able to see how much yield we'll actually get by doing that. We won't have much waste at all. We're just gonna pour it onto our sifter, shake that off. See, not much waste at all. You can see not much waste. It's not near what it would be if we would just shovel straight onto the sifter. We're getting a much, much higher yield. So that's a whole 5-gallon bucket right there, and you can tell we probably got 3 gallons out of that, of good sifted dirt, or possibly more. So that's the sifting process. Like I said, I showed you, put it out on, let it dry out a little bit, and then the next process will be the waxing process. We'll show you that later. Okay guys, so one more little thing. You know, a lot of people are gonna say, well, I don't know how much dirt I need, you know, okay, you know, because I'm making almost 300 gallons here, you know. Most people won't need that much. You know, do I need to make myself 5 gallons? I need to make myself 40, you know, 100. But over the years, I've pretty much figured out, and this will help you guys. For me, I exclusively run Duke number 3s and number 4s for coyotes, which is primarily what you're using your wax dirt for. Late in the season, yes, yeah, I'll bed my 1.5s for, you know, coons with, but primarily this is for our coyotes. This is just a run-of-the-mill ice scoop, you know. Basically, it works out to, it takes one of these scoops to bed a Duke number 4. So if you're running number 3 Bridgers, you know, it'd be the same. You know, I'm talking, I use my cookie cutter, you guys have seen that, you know, or just digging out a nice bowl-shaped trap bed, you know, but on average it takes one of these. So, you know, you guys kind of figure up how many traps you're going to be setting in a season, how many remakes you're going to set, you know. I mean, whenever I'm in the field walking, I put my wax dirt into, this is nothing more than a kitty litter jug. It's got a big wide mouth on it. I fill them in the morning or at my truck, and that's what I carry in. You know, you fill this full, it's quite a bit of weight. You know, you don't want to go in carrying a 5-gallon bucket. So if I'm on the Rhino, then I have a 5-gallon bucket full of wax dirt that I work out of. But whenever I'm walking in, I'll just carry in this. So like I said, one thing you kind of figure is, one of ice cream scoop per bedded trap, and that'll kind of, if you can work out the math, you know, that'll give you an average on how much dirt you need.